In a quiet forest at the edge of a forgotten village, an elder lived alone in a cabin surrounded by trees that had seen centuries pass. One morning, a restless traveler arrived, burdened with questions. He asked, "How do I make life respond? I've done everything, yet nothing moves." The elder, without answering, handed him a bowl of water and motioned toward a still pond. "Walk to the center and pour this in." Confused but obedient, the traveler stepped in. As the ripples spread across the surface, the elder finally spoke. "You stir, hoping the world will answer, but it is in stillness that the reflection becomes clear." That day, the traveler saw something he'd never seen, his own mind mirrored back in the water. The answer wasn't in effort, it was in presence. So many of us live in a constant search. We push, we plan, we strategize. We think we can outthink life, but the truth is simpler and stranger. What if the answers aren't in the noise, but in the space between? Not in what we do, but in how deeply we are present. In a world obsessed with action, mindfulness teaches the power of non-doing, of being fully here. It's not about passivity, it's about potency without pressure. Stillness is not inaction. It is focused receptivity. Think of a bow pulled tight. The tension is there, but the arrow doesn't fly until released. Mindfulness is that pause before the release. The sacred moment where power is not lost but gathered. In that pause, the present moment reveals its genius. The breath becomes a guide, the body becomes a messenger, and thoughts, once chaotic, settle like snow in a globe left untouched. We've been trained to equate noise with progress, to speak before we listen, to chase before we understand where we're going. But ancient wisdom and modern science agree on this. True change begins with awareness. The prefrontal cortex, our center for decision-making, lights up most not in motion, but in reflective stillness. Meditation, even for minutes a day, rewires the brain. Stress hormones lower, creativity heightens, and slowly we return to our natural rhythm, the one life responds to. There's a silent intelligence guiding things. The more we slow down, the more we can feel it. Like tuning into a distant radio station, clarity comes not by shouting, but by listening with intention. Life isn't withholding answers. It's simply waiting for us to become quiet enough to receive them. In this stillness, something powerful awakens, a state of gentle presence. Gentle presence is the art of being fully here without needing to control. It's choosing to witness rather than wrestle, to breathe instead of brace. It's when you sit with your discomfort, not to fix it, but to hear what it's asking of you. It's when you walk into a room and bring calm, not by saying anything, but by being that calm. And from this energy, miracles happen. Have you ever noticed how nature never hurries, yet everything gets done? Trees don't grow by striving, the sun doesn't rise with anxiety, and yet, nature is wildly productive, effortless in its timing. You too are nature. Your spirit is wired for harmony, not hustle, for alignment, not force. There is a reason the most impactful people in the world move slowly. They speak with pauses. They choose their actions with intention. Their power isn't in how much they say, but in the energy behind their presence. And that presence is cultivated, daily, through mindful awareness. But let's be clear, mindfulness is not about escaping life. It's about meeting life more intimately, without filters, without judgment. When you become fully present with this moment, no matter what it holds, something shifts. You're no longer reacting. You're responding with wisdom. The world teaches us to declare our goals loudly. but mindfulness whispers. Tend to the roots, and the fruit will come. Not every dream needs to be spoken before it's grown. Some intentions blossom best in quiet. Like seeds underground, they need darkness, warmth, and time. When we rush to share them, we expose them to the winds of opinion, doubt, and misalignment. But when we hold them gently in our awareness, they grow stronger, guided by the steady pulse of inner trust. The breath is your anchor to this trust. Every inhale, an invitation. Every exhale, a surrender. Mindfulness isn't found in some mountaintop retreat. It's right here, between your thoughts, in the pauses between words, in the quiet sip of tea, in the gentle noticing of a bird outside your window. When you become still, you don't lose momentum. You gain direction. Stillness sharpens intention. Presence amplifies impact. And from that space, you begin to act not from pressure, but from clarity. Not from fear, but from alignment. So how do you begin? Start small. Breathe in deeply. Notice the breath leave. Take one mindful step today. Maybe it's a walk without your phone. Maybe it's noticing the texture of the water on your hands while washing dishes. Maybe it's sitting in silence for just 2 minutes, observing the thoughts as they pass. That's enough, because small moments compound into lasting peace. As you practice, something profound happens. You stop chasing life, and life starts arriving to meet you. People sense your calm. Opportunities find you, not because you forced them to, but because your energy became a welcome mat. The world responds not to how loud you shout, but to how deeply you reside in yourself. So let the outer noise fade. Let the race slow down. Come back to the gentle rhythm of your breath. The answers you seek are already here, waiting beneath the noise, wrapped in stillness, held in quiet presence. And when you begin to live from that space, not needing to prove, not trying to push, you'll find the most surprising thing of all. Life begins to flow, not because you chased it, but because you finally matched its pace. Walk slowly, breathe fully, and trust deeply. The universe moves at the speed of presence. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment. Every listen, every presence truly means more than you know. Like and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, stay present.